he's just a great person.
How have you got close to Drake?
Well, we met in Australia, and he asked me to go to his show, and like it was probably the best live performance I've ever seen. You think he's like Drake, like
a big rapper.
You know, I don't know when that hotline bling, but like no, it's like Drake, and he's great. I have great people around me to help me, you know, guide me through this, and he's one of them people.
Hey y'all, grab your teacups because this tea is coming in hot. Drake is back in the headlines, and let me tell you, he ain't shaking off that Kendrick Lamar drama anytime soon. The internet is buzzing with news that he might be facing jail time over an alleged predatory behavior. And y'all, if you thought the Kendrick accusations were crazy, wait till you hear this. Drake's name is now being dragged into some serious allegations involving Millie Bobby Brown. Yeah, you heard that right. Inside sources frown upon Drake's intentions of their so-called friendship, and it's looking bad for Drizzy. Real bad. Now, let's rewind a little. We all know things got wild when Kendrick and Drake went head-to-head in what might be the biggest rap beef of the century. At first, it was all about the music, just bars, no personal shots. But Drake decided to cross that line, and let me tell you, when you start a war, you better be ready for battle. And oof, Kendrick was beyond ready. See, when you got skeletons in your closet, you gotta be careful who you go up against. But Drake? Nah, he thought he could play dirty. And Kendrick snapped back. He dropped "Not Like Us." And let's just say, the internet went into full meltdown mode. This wasn't just another diss track. It was a full-on character assassination. Kendrick didn't hold back, straight up calling Drake out for allegedly having an interest in younger girls. He even warned him about ending up behind bars. And now, it looks like that warning might just come true because the whispers about Drake facing jail time are getting louder. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Drake and Millie Bobby Brown. Their so-called friendship raised eyebrows from the start. Millie first mentioned Drake in 2018 when she was just 14 years old. On the red carpet, she gushed about their bond, saying they were really good friends, that she loved him, and that he was a great role model. Now, on the surface, that might sound innocent, but let's be real. How does a 33-year-old man become besties with a 14-year-old girl, especially when they ain't even family? Make it make sense. Millie revealed that she and Drake texted all the time. She even said they talked about boys. And y'all, I need someone to explain why a grown man is giving a teenage girl advice on dating. Like what? That is beyond creepy. But Millie, being young and innocent, probably didn't even realize how strange it was at the time. She also said that Drake would text her things like, "I miss you," and she'd respond the same way. Now, tell me why a full-grown adult is telling a 14-year-old that he misses her? That's not normal behavior, and the internet knew it. The fact that Millie defended this friendship only made things worse because it just showed how unaware she was of the power dynamics at play.
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
When this all resurfaced, people started piecing things together. And suddenly, Kendrick's accusations weren't looking so crazy after all. There's even old footage of Millie talking about Drake, all starry-eyed and excited, and fans think he took advantage of her admiration. Even though Millie defended their friendship, people couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. It also didn't help that there were countless videos and interviews where Millie unknowingly exposed just how close she and Drake were. The more people dig into the situation, the worse it looks. And let's not forget, this ain't the first time Drake has been linked to young girls. Back in 2010, at one of his concerts, he pulled a fan on stage. After chatting with her for a bit, he found out she was 17. And instead of stepping back and saying, "Okay, too young," what did Drake do? He made jokes about her body. Yeah, you heard that right. He was 22 at the time, which was still too old for that kind of behavior. And the wildest part, this incident was caught on video. It's not just rumors or allegations. There's actual footage of Drake behaving inappropriately with a minor.
I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breasts feel against my chest and stuff. I just want to thank you.
Then there's Bella Harris. Drake allegedly started showing interest in her when she was just 16, and once she turned 18, boom, they were spotted dining together, sparking dating rumors. Now tell me, why was a 31-year-old man waiting around for a teenager to turn legal? If that don't sound sketchy, I don't know what does. And this pattern just keeps repeating itself. There are multiple cases where Drake has been linked to much younger women. It's giving predatory, and fans are not ignoring it anymore. Now, let's get back to this Kendrick beef. After all the allegations started swirling, Drake decided to hit back with a track called The Heart Part 6. In it, he tried to clear his name, rapping, "Only effing with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I'd never look twice at no teenagers." But by then, the damage was already done. The internet wasn't buying it. And with Millie now grown and married, it seems like she's ready to spill some secrets. If what people are saying is true, Drake might just end up sharing a cell with Diddy. The internet is going crazy over this whole situation. Fans are saying Drake knew exactly what he was doing, and that Millie, being young and impressionable, was none the wiser. People are also dragging him for not addressing the allegations properly. Like, if you really had nothing to hide, wouldn't you be working overtime to clear your name? But instead of facing the controversy head-on, Drake has been moving in silence, and that silence is speaking volumes. This whole thing is messy, and it looks like it's far from over. If the rumors about a court case are true, we might be seeing Drake in an orange jumpsuit real soon. And let's not forget, where there's smoke, there's usually fire. So, if one person is speaking up now, who's to say more won't come forward later? We've seen this happen time and time again in Hollywood. But what do y'all think? Should grown men be forming close friendships with teenage girls? Or is this a major red flag? And do you think Drake will actually face jail time for this? Or will he manage to dodge the consequences like so many others in the industry? Pop off in the comments and let's get this discussion going. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the suggested video.